welcome back to the D fam, or if you're new here, welcome. So now that it is officially fall and October, I thought it would be a cute little idea to make a fall wreath. So this one's gonna actually be a little bit different than the other wreaths on our channel because those were made out of mesh, and this is gonna be made out of leaves and no mesh. So the materials that I'm going to be using are from both Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree, but I will get more into that in a little bit. So if you guys want to learn how to make a leaves fall wreath, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off by showing you what you're going to need for this project, and I'm going to start with what I got from Dollar Tree. So to begin, most importantly, you're going to need the ring itself. This one is actually called Wood Blend Wreath and it's 12 inches. They had one that was a little bit smaller than this. I believe it was 6 inches, but for this project, I'm going to be using the 12 inch. I got 2 sets of leaves. Each of them have 50. And this one is just a little bit more plain. And this one has like some glitter shiny leaves. And then I got this. I mainly got it for the acorn, but I also plan on using some of these little flowers. And then I got one of these. It is Christmas, but I mainly wanted it for the pine cones. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the little red flowers yet, but we will find out in a bit. And then now from Hobby Lobby. So this, I got these leaves too. I'm going to be using both the Dollar Tree leaves and Hobby Lobby leaves. But these so happen to be just a little bit bigger, so we're going to be mixing and matching. And all of the fall decor was 40% off. So here it says $11.99, but it was a little bit cheaper. And then lastly, I got these cute little pumpkins, and I mainly got them because it has this stick, so you're able to put it into the wreath. And these were $1.99, so they came out to like $1.19. And then some stuff that you're going to need from home is a glue gun. I found some of these pine cones, so I might be using these, and then some scissors. So now let's get started. So what I want to start off by doing is cutting all of these leaves and making them into individual leaves. So I think by cutting them individually and then placing them on the wreath, it'll give it more of a fuller look. So now I'm going to zoom you guys in and show you how to do that. Okay, so let's begin by cutting all of the individual leaves. So as you can see, they're all like on this stick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut each one. And I want to leave around an inch at the bottom, give or take. So they each should have about an inch. So that's what I'm going to do for all of them. Okay guys, so now that all of our leaves are cut up, we are ready to mix our Dollar Tree leaves in and begin the wreath. So I already put one leaf up, and this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna pick our favorite leaf, and I picked this one just because it has all of the colors, but it could really be any leaf of your preference. And then what we are gonna do is we are going to get the little stick at the bottom of any leaf and then stick it into the wood like this. Or you could really go anyway, go back to, and then glue it. Or you could do it another way. You could just put it on top of the ring and then just glue it like that. So what I did was I glued the back, and then I also glued the sides so they wouldn't lift up. So this is our base. This is where we're gonna start, and then start going around. And for the other leaves, what I'm gonna do is just glue them on top. So now let's get started. Okay guys, so now we are ready to start putting the leaves around. So what I want to do is kind of make it like big, small, smaller, and then start again. So I'm just going to pick this leaf right here, and then I'm going to glue it right there. Don't worry too much about the stem. We could always cut that at the end. So I'm going to glue it right here. And then glue this right there. I don't want to touch it, it might be hot. And so I'm gonna keep on going around like this. Okay guys, so this is what we have so far. So what I want to do is make the leaves go this way. So this is our original leaf, this is our base, and what I did was add this little mini leaf on top. I added this red one right there. I added a little small yellow one, and then as you can see, I put a little orange one to fill back there. So now I'm gonna continue. And like I said about the stems at the end, so there was some sticking out and I just kind of put them in there. But last minute we will hide them a little bit better. So let's continue. So this is how it is looking so far. So once again, this is our base, this is the top, and look at how it's turning out. So what I want to do is, the way I'm putting them up is not just straight everywhere. I'm kind of twisting them so they could go all around. And honestly, it doesn't really matter the way that you place them. As you can see, I'm just putting some on top of each other, all to the side, all of that. And what I've noticed that is working pretty good with me is that for the little small leaves, I just put them in the front just with glue. And for the big leaves, I try to put them inside of these little wood rings. And that is the way that it's looking so far. So I'm going to zoom you guys in again to finish half of it. Okay guys, so this is how it looks so far. We are almost at that middle mark, and honestly I really like the way it looks right now, but I am going to continue. But if this is the way that you like it, you are done. This is the way it looks in the front, close up. Okay guys, so this is the way that it looks so far. It is almost done. So right now you could leave it the way it is, or you can add as much as you want. So what I'm going to be doing is adding a little bit of these pumpkins. an acorn, some of these, and then some of these little flowers. But for right now, what I'm gonna do is add leaves in places that I feel like need a little bit more. So like for example, maybe right here to give it a little fuller look. So let's do that. So I think that I am officially done putting leaves. I do not think I could fit any more on there. So this is the way that it looks right now. So our last and final step is gonna be to put these little, well, all of the little decorations. So what I'm gonna do is just, so there's like spots open. I left some little spots open, so what I'm gonna do is just put them in through there. So let's say right here. And then if you look back here, you see that the little tail is sticking out. So I'm gonna cut that right now. And then I'm gonna do that for all of the decorations. So the wreath is finally done. Drum roll, please. So this is the way it turned out. This is from far away, and then now a little close up. So I did end up using all of the pumpkins, the one acorn, the 3 pine cones, and then these little circles. I used all of those. I also used all of the leaves from Hobby Lobby, which were all of the big ones, and then I used one bag from Dollar Tree, and then I had all of these left over. So I would do with one of the Hobby Lobbies and then probably just one of the Dollar Trees. So this wreath was actually a new experience for me. All of the wreaths that I've done previously were all mesh wreaths, and I'll put some pictures right here and then I'll link those videos down below. But I personally really liked this wreath. It gives a different look. They're both really, really nice, but this one just, I feel like it's gonna go so well with our house. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below and I would love to answer them. So if you guys like this video, please, please, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell for notifications. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!